What do you reckon, Pat?
I got an Ortovox pack.
All right, today we've got a beer by Emerson's brewery. It's called the Wild Rover. Now this is what they call a foreign extra stout. Now I don't know about you, but I really like the graphics on that. It's a pretty cool print. What do you reckon? Big fan of it?
I understand why.
What are you trying to say? It's pretty cool. So should we give it a go?
Oh, yeah,
now,
I love
being
a
a
good
stout,
stout,
it is stronger. So me and Pat are having a bit of a sharing thing. So we're gonna give it a whirl.
Cheers.
It's very stouty, but I think
Very
that's kind of
stouty.
what you'd expect, eh? Very
Love a
nice. A
good
lot of
stout.
flavour though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd you could sit down for a wee while and consume this, I reckon, and enjoy it the whole time. Now, aside from the nice beer we've just tasted, we've got some really cool gear on our backs, don't we?
We do. We've got
Yeah.
some Ortovox packs.
Now, Ortovox do what? They do ski touring stuff.
Ski
it's all snow
touring.
focused, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
100%,
winter based.
Yep.
So we're gonna touch on the range. We had new packs hit the shop, and they're all pretty cool. So we'll do the tour first.
These are the Tour Rider 30s. So these are what they classify as their like all-round
Yep.
mountain use. So from mountaineering, like moderate alpine, ski touring, split boarding, anything like that,
Yep.
it's fantastic.
Yep.
They give a really good, 600D
Yeah,
outer
it's
to it.
quite strong, very strong for what
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. And
So
it's still quite light
yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, handle any of the abrasions from your general ski touring packs. They design them all to
That's
handle
right.
that abrasions.
You've got good storage on it.
We do. So in the front here, this is a ski touring pack. The avalanche pocket, sorry. They make it real obvious with a nice brightly colored tag.
Oh, that's a good
So,
idea.
they get on all of them now. They will have a nice bright tag. So
Making
it's
it
easy
really
to find.
obvious.
So that's where you'll fit, your probe, shovel, any of that little bit.
Remember, transceivers on you. The other stuff is going to be in
Yes,
your pack.
transceiver should always be on.
And
you.
you've got ski straps.
Yep, side ski straps. It also, actually no, this one does not come with angled ski straps.
But you do have a helmet holder it comes with.
Holder.
So the idea is that everything is it's got a spot for everything, So it's designed where you can just tuck things away when you don't need them, so you don't lose them. And you've also got nice seatbelt pockets.
Yep.
Now the thing with ski touring packs is they're not often heavily packed with foam, are they?
No.
They're on the leaner side, and it's because you're wearing layers, and because you're in a wet environment and it's cold, it just reduces the chance of things freezing up, and you still maintain a good amount of cushioning.
Breathability is not the main factor.
Yeah, but you also have a big zip here.
We do.
That leads to what?
This leads into the main bag as well. So the reason for back entry zips is you don't want to get the back of the bag wet and cold, so you put it down on the face of it,
Perfect.
so you can get easy access. That's a big thing with a lot of ski touring bags is that rear entry. It is really fabulous.
It's
for
really
most
handy,
things.
eh?
Ooh,
Quite essential, really.
Very much so.
Cool.
But
So that
this
one
is-
there is, what size is the volume of that one?
This is a 30 litre, so great for real easy multi-day, overnight, or even just like as a general day-to-day ski touring pack. So if you're just going to go up into the resorts or even beyond out into the tour.
Yep. Right, so what's the next pack we've got?
What have we got?
Well, I think we should touch on, I don't know how to say this correctly, but this is a 40 litre pack from Ortovox. And what's this one aimed at more?
Root? Yeah.
Halte?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I'm
not
sure
quite
there's a really good way to say it that's correct. But this guy here is a little bit different on the setup. It's 40 litres total capacity, and you've got some X attachment for your picks that will go along this way.
On the side, you got the attachment loop up here at the top,
Yep.
which is a bit handy on ski touring axes. They're a little bit straighter and they don't tend to have a trig rest, so you can actually pull the axe out without actually having to take the pack off, which is quite a little
And
handy
it's got
feature.
slightly more reinforced areas for skis and all that, because skis
Bit more
are
on
quite
the base.
sharp.
Yes, oh yeah.
Hip belt pockets, again, you've got rear entry, and this has got the flex frame to it. And this is actually quite a comfortable cushioning, so it's got a little bit more softer padding to it, but it's not like real thick foam, it's just the right amount. Again, that's in there. And this is definitely more rigid on the back, so it holds its shape better. Now, What else do we have on this pack?
You got your Avi pocket,
That's important.
always on
kinda
the
crucial.
front. They all come with a nice little emergency card as well in here.
Yeah.
This just tells you literally what to do.
Absolutely. Now, I've also, we should touch
yeah.
on this first.
Top
a little bit
entry
of
as
top
well.
entry. Now we've got another colourway. This is pretty sweet. So if you want to stand out a little bit more, because black can be, oh no, it's still visible, but this jumps out at you more.
Yep.
Now that's a unisex fit, so fit me and you. But if you've got a shorter torso, or you want a female specific version, that's where this one here comes in. So this has actually got, let's pop it up on its, you can kind of see the frame size, so it's a lot shorter on the torso. So if you need a shorter back length, I would say this is the way to go. Same features, but you do lose a little bit of volume. It's 38 litres instead of the 40, but that's not a problem because a lot of the time all your gear is smaller anyway.
Yeah.
Now, what have I got in my backpack? My pack.
Do you have? You have the Peak 45, similar to the tour one as well. It's sort of like an all-round ski touring, mountaineering, and low sort of, or even to the high alpine touring pack. So a really good, again, all-rounder.
Yep.
Similar features to all the rest of them. You do get the addition as well as some of the other ones. You get on the base here, you actually get a real big front entry on it. So with these ones, I don't actually believe that there is rear entry on it.
Let's do a double check. No,
There is no rear entry.
No, because it's aimed at a different kind of trip.
Yeah.
But this is actually quite padded still. Like it's still really comfortable. Remember, you are wearing different layers, and you are in a wet and cold environment, so you don't want to have anything that's too moisture absorbing.
There's a bit of merino they put into this one.
Yeah,
as
and
well.
then you do have some carabiner
loops.
hooks. You can put gear stuff
loops.
on it. There's a bunch of gear you want to take with you and a pocket. But still really comfy. And yeah, that's where you're
That's your
chucking
Avi
your
pocket.
every pocket. Yeah. So same kind of deal as Pat's already shown us. Now the last one that we want to touch on is essentially, it's more extreme, isn't it?
Oh yeah, way more extreme. This is on the deep powder. Avalanches might be a little bit more certain is where you would wear a bag like this. So this is the Ava bag. Which one is this? The Tour 30,
It's
isn't
the 30
it?
litre.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's in the tour range, but it's the airbag version.
Yes.
And
So
it's a lithium-ion battery, isn't it?
it's a lithium-ion battery, so it lasts upwards of 60 hours when you have it actually activated. So all you need to do, twist this little knob here.
That's right.
That's activated. Now all it takes is to pull that. I'm not going to pull it because I don't want this thing going off
It goes
on me.
up, it gets quite big, but that's exactly what you want it to do. Because what is the airbag designed to do?
So the airbag designed on sort of looser, more powdery avalanches to actually allow you to float on it.
Yeah.
So lesser chance of you actually getting buried.
Yeah.
And
So if you're doing long days, big trips, maybe you're a guide, or you're just a very serious ski tourer getting out in the hills a lot, it's probably worth going in this direction because it gives you the extra security that if it does hit an
100%.
avalanche, you're going to stay a little bit safer.
100%.
You're still carrying all the other kit, by the way. This doesn't rule that out. And then it's a one size fits all. So you just adjust the harness accordingly. You still got attachments for axes and skis and all that. And then you have still got your Avi pocket here as well. So they've really aimed, at the touring market, helping people out with the packability as best they can. And it's still comfortable, isn't it?
Oh, they're really comfy actually.
Yeah.
I love this thing.
Super easy to work with.
One little gear loop on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Which is nice.
Exactly.
And you got the additional little loop through the bottom, so that's just so the bag, doesn't, when the airbag is on, doesn't come off.
Exactly.
So almost like a harness.
It's very important to have. Now, these are all in store. They've just come in. We're all really excited about it. This bad boy here is also, everyone's just been so stoked on it. But I'd encourage you to come in, try them on. And you want to probably work out what gear you're putting into it, as to what size you need to go for. Or if you need the airbag version, there's only one. But they're in store. Come check us out.
100%. Get out and enjoy the powder, but also while you're in the shop, come and check out these little books from Ortovox just to help get you knowledge ready for when the season's
100%.
on.
The safety never takes a holiday, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Come see us. Thanks, guys.
Hell yeah.